courtesy to graduates and guests, please silence all mobile devices. Also, please know that individual photos will be made available to all graduates. In addition, this commencement ceremony is being live streamed, and the link to view can be found in your program.
You are an eagle. We are eagles. Eagles rise above. We are fearless, up with the sun, in the sky, and soaring higher. We take wing on the legacy of explorers, adventurers, pioneers, travelers, leaders, and groundbreaking innovators. We dig in, we give it all, and then we give more. We dream it, we plan it, we build it, and we challenge the way it's always been. If you can fly it, craft it, or lead it, we have done it. And our number is growing. Our reach is extending. We are launching from every state and more than 140 countries. We are the industry leaders, the forerunners of excellence, the best, the only, and we are just getting started. We are number one in the classroom, online, in the sky, and beyond. We are competing to brand new heights and bringing business, engineering, medicine, and flight across the globe and into space. Your dedication and resolve made we possible. We are united as Embry-Riddle alumni. We are eagles, and we are taking flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the processional. The processional is led today by our mace bearer, Dr. Donna Roberts, Associate Dean for Faculty in the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Roberts is carrying the ceremonial university mace. Now entering are the candidates for master, baccalaureate, and associate degrees. Our faculty is following the candidates for degree. is the platform party. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the United States and German national anthems.
Please be seated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nancy Tranhorn, and I am the Executive Director for Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University Worldwide Campus. On behalf of the Platform Party and the faculty, it is my distinct honor to welcome you to the 2023 commencement ceremony here in Dreieich at the aircraft. At this time, I would like to introduce you to our stage guests for this afternoon. Please hold applause until everyone has been recognized. Members of the Platform Party, please stand and remain standing as I call your name. Dr. Donna Roberts, Mace Bearer, Associate Dean for Faculty, College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Bob Walton, Associate Professor, College of Business. Dr. Jason Marutha Naden, Managing Director, HE Space Operations Limited, UK office, and our commencement speaker this afternoon. Dr. John Wattrat, Chancellor for Embry-Riddle Worldwide Campus. Thank you. Please be seated. Please also join me in welcoming special guests. Sheila Barthel, Contracting Officer Representative, Corps-in-Chief, INCOM Europe. Patricia Cooper-Smith, Vice President and Director, University of Maryland, Global Campus, Europe. Ella Kachaska, Contracting Officer Representative Corps, INCOM Europe, retiring end of week after 36 years of government service. Roger Wilson, Chief Education and Training, Ramstein Air Base. Chris Weisbecker, Education Services Specialist, U.S. Army Garrison Wiesbaden. Felicia Pache, Education Services Specialist, U.S. Army Garrison, Rhineland Falls. And Agnes Borbely, Deputy Education and Training, Ramstein Air Base. At this time, please stand as Dr. Donna Roberts comes forward to offer the invocation.
Wise and gracious one, we ask your blessing upon the students, faculty, and staff of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. We have been called to the high task of seeking knowledge, promoting ethics, and seeking growth in mind, body, and spirit. We give thanks for the gift of the graduates here today and the ways in which they have made this university a better place for being. We ask that you grant students and families joy and satisfaction as they see their dreams of graduation fulfilled this day. We ask this in the confidence of your grace.
Please be seated. Thank you, Dr. Roberts. We truly are thankful to be together on this day of celebration. Graduation is the most anticipated event of the year, not just for the feeling of excitement that comes with completing your degree, but to recognize that each of you is here today because of your commitment and determination to push yourselves towards greatness. Embry-Riddle is also celebrating 50 years providing educational programs for U.S. military communities in Europe. Like all of you, in 1926, two men aspired to greatness. T. Higbee Embry, an entrepreneur, and John Paul Riddle, a barnstormer, launched the Embry-Riddle Company that taught flight, specialized in airmail delivery, and coordinated aircraft sales. After a series of mergers and acquisitions, the Embry-Riddle Company can be traced to what is now American Airlines. After the mergers, Embry did retire, but Riddle, whose passion for aviation was unwavering, found a new opportunity. He took on a new partner, John McKay, and they established the Embry-Riddle School of Aviation in 1939, located in Miami, Florida. As a school of aviation, it thrived and grew. But as so often happens throughout history, war interrupted. When Pearl Harbor was attacked, Riddle and McKay knew what they could offer. Without hesitation, they put their full support behind aiding the Allied war efforts by by training cadets to be pilots and by providing mechanics and technicians. They also established a presence in Sao Paulo, Brazil, in support of related efforts. Eventually, Embry-Riddle became one of the first institutions approved to educate veterans under the GI Bill. It wasn't until Jack Hunt was named president in 1963 that the school, then named Embry-Riddle Aeronautical Institute, moved from Miami to Daytona Beach, Florida. In fact, in 1965, the move took place over a weekend with the help from civic leaders and citizens in the Daytona Beach community. Known as Operation Bootstrap, 31 trucks relocated Embry-Riddle to Daytona Beach, Florida, and that is where it has been ever since. In 1970, 2 years after earning SACS accreditation, the name was changed to Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, and it has not stopped growing, with 2 residential campuses in Daytona, Beach, Florida, and in Prescott, Arizona, and the worldwide campus with over 100 locations in the US, Europe, Asia, and online. This university, your university, continues to promote excellence in aviation, aerospace, and space. Like your alma mater, you have grown beyond where you started. We know that the journey that brought you here today is not the one you have done alone. Some of the faculty who have guided, mentored, and taught you from your first class to your capstone are here today to celebrate you. Distinguished faculty, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. The dedicated staff who helped and advised you, mapping out your journey today, are here to celebrate with you. Staff, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. And finally, the most honored guest, your family and friends who have supported your journey on this path are celebrating you today. Graduates, please stand and acknowledge your families for their support. Thank you. Please be seated. At this time, it is my honor to welcome Dr. John Watrette, Chancellor of Embry-Riddle Worldwide Campus, to the podium to officially open the commencement ceremony.
Good morning, or afternoon actually. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, it is my pleasure to declare the 2023 commencement ceremony now open. Welcome and congratulations. Today we honor more than 30 graduates joining us here from across Europe and the United States. Though you come from different places, you share a common trait, a love for learning, a commitment to service, a desire to innovate. On this day, we applaud you and all you have accomplished. Earning a degree from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, the world's premier aviation aerospace institute, is never easy. Our programs are highly challenging. The demands on students, whether they are studying aeronautics, business, engineering, or safety and security, are rigorous. Still, you pursued your degrees and you have been successful. I commend you for all your dedication. Your perseverance will serve you well as you move forward. Every one of us here today takes pride in being part of your graduation from Embry-Riddle. You too should be proud, and so should your families and members and friends who have supported you along the journey and are here with you today. You are now part of an elite community of Embry-Riddle alumni, and each of you will forever be an Eagle. Now it's my honor to introduce our distinguished commencement speaker, Dr. Jason Maruth Naden. With 20 years in aerospace and venture, Jason started his career as a bioinstrumentation engineer at European Space Agency, ESA. He left space and became an internationally experienced venture builder and capital raiser. He came back to Europe and space as business broker for EASA, specializing in access to finance, particularly working in partnership with venture capital. He is a startup mentor, company board member, and investor. Currently, he is UK Managing Director for HE Space Operations, where he is developing its UK business, focused on providing services to the space sector, as well as exploring the future of the space professional. It is my distinct honor to welcome Dr. Marutha Hayden to the podium. Thank you.
Great. Well, firstly, I'd like to thank Executive Director Nancy Tranhorn and also Chancellor John Wattret for the invitation to come and speak to you guys. Really, as you've seen from the bio and that very, very kind introduction, my career has been really quite eclectic. And really, what I'd like to do here really is just to give thanks to the esteemed faculty, families here, distinguished guests, and importantly, you guys, the exceptional graduates of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. It's already been mentioned today that today is really a truly significant occasion as we gather to commemorate the culmination of your hard work, dedication, and really what I've seen speaking with you guys individually, unwavering passion. When I was asked to come here and speak to you guys, I was really thinking about and trying to think about what has been motivational or inspirational to me. And from my bio, you'd say, okay, great, space, right? No great surprises there whatsoever. Well, actually, what was being super inspirational to me actually was a children's book, actually a book called the Children's Book of Space. I was exposed to it purely by accident when I was 6 years old. And on it was, on the actual cover, was a drawing, not a photo, but actually a drawing of NASA astronaut Ed White, who was floating in space beside his Gemini capsule, and attached to it was something that actually looked like a rope. At 6 years old, I had absolutely no idea what that was. But what struck me, and what completely blew my mind, was that a human could actually float outside in space. And fast forward, trying to understand the technology, can you believe it? It wasn't a rope, it was a 25-foot umbilical. White floated in space for roughly 20 minutes. I thought, wow, amazing, that's absolutely cool, right? I need to figure out, how do humans actually do this? How do you come up with this stuff? At that time, I didn't even know what an engineer was. I didn't even know what engineering is. It was absolute magic to me. And so I had to understand, I had to question really what was going on. I needed to find out more about humans in space, and the more I found out, the more I wanted to work in human spaceflight. At that time, I thought I needed to end up at a space agency. Can you believe it? As an adult, someone like me, I was the first generation actually to go to university. I ended up working in the microgravity team at the European Space Agency. Started looking at quotes to try and what I found was inspirational, not just to me, but to you guys. And I found a quote by Barack Obama. And he basically said, "Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek." My change actually was reacting to that book cover. And I kept it in the back of my mind as I did not wait to progress throughout my career. Also having fun and also breaking lots of rules along the way. So what I want you guys to do is just to think, what is or was the change that brought you to this moment? Maybe somebody can shout out, if somebody from the audience can think, okay, what was that change moment? Excellent, there you go. Anybody else? No? Okay, we'll discuss that on a one-to-one basis over drinks later on, don't you worry. Okay, excellent. Right, well, let's start talking exploring change a bit more, okay? Well, it's a very, very unique time to be part of the aerospace profession. What it is to be a space professional is undergoing actually profound changes as we speak. You may ask yourself, okay, do you need to work at a space agency? Well, the answer is no. You can work in private companies, and actually private companies of various stages of maturity. And these are stages of maturity chasing actually $1 trillion industry, completely unheard of 20 years ago. Do you need to have an aerospace degree to work in the space program? Absolutely not. You know, the industry needs so many skills. And because of that, the industry's workforce is very, very diverse. And finally, will you work on rockets and satellites? And the answer to that is, and I keep telling everybody this, including the kids that come along, and actually, well, the answer is no. That side of things, although it grabs the headlines, it's only 10% or less than 10% of the market. Space, interestingly, is enabling other industries and global challenges such as sustainability. And as you guys enter the next stage of your working careers, you will actually be part of that change. Right, let's move it slightly in a different direction. So graduates, if you look under your chairs, you'll actually see a puzzle. Some of you may have seen this before. It's actually a 9-point puzzle. You may have done this before, but really the rules are quite simple. Family members, you can try this as well. You know, it's not just limited to you as well. But what I want you to do is, you've got a pen and paper. I can see some of you starting already, okay? All right. I want you to go ahead and I want you to join the dots with 4 straight lines without picking up the pencil. Once you've done that, hold it up high. So as I said again, join the dots with 4 straight lines. Wow, look at that, that's fast. Without picking up the pencil. Let's give everybody else a bit more time, the mere mortals. Who's going to cheat? Who's looking over other people's shoulders? Oh, excellent, there you go, right in the back. Even faculty are having a go as well. Okay, let's bring up the solution if we can. Excellent. Right. Okay. So, how far did we get with that solution? If only I knew what that answer was. Right. Okay. This is a really, well, it's a simple puzzle, but the real challenge here is that it really challenges your ability not just to join the dots, but to do it seamlessly, but also to follow a really quite simple solution, which is apparently simple, more simple to others. But except the issue here is that you couldn't take your pen off the paper. So even if you got the puzzle, most of you guys did, and you did it really quickly, well done. But that's because of your unique thinking led you to apply your skills to such a simple puzzle. But the question is, why did you bother doing that here? And really, the puzzle here, what it means to us is that, and to me personally, is that to finish the puzzle, what you had to do was to break those rules. Okay, the break the rule being going outside of the box. Okay, keep going with that continuous line. Going back to Barack Obama, he actually said, if you're walking down the right path and you're willing to keep walking, eventually you will make progress. And I think this, you guys doing the puzzle, certainly embodies that thinking. Can we just take that off, please? In the early noughties or 2000s, to some people, I had ideas and I wrote about the commercialization of space. Everybody laughed at me at that time. How could you ever make money out of space? How could it ever be a commercial thing? And look where we are now. It's lots of private capital. There's an awful lot going on in terms of the space program, and I'm actually making a living out of it as well, right? Which is pretty cool. And so in that respect, the puzzle really reflects how I've carved my career. And as you see there, straight line had to get out of the box twice. And so for me, those represent rule breakings. So the first rule that I broke was actually getting into the space sector, or in your case, your chosen dream sector, and do it by any means. I got in, actually, although I'm an aerospace engineer, as a biologist, and then again as a finance expert. Rule number 2 that I broke: get those degrees, great, okay, fine, but I did something totally unexpected. I actually left the space sector to get other experiences from other sectors, and that's what I'm actually bringing back into the space sector now. And for you, I know that you have other experiences, and your prior experiences are really your currency, okay? And really build that currency, and that's really what's going to drive you guys forward. I've never been limited to being in the box. Breaking the rules has really forged my 20-year career in the sector, and it's a sector that I'm incredibly passionate about. Albert Einstein actually said, try not to become a person of success, but rather try and become a person of value. Nice and easy for him to say, but really, it's really being that person of value is really is really quite important. And as you can see from my bio, I've had a rather varied career in the space sector. And now, as a senior leader and recognized by my peers, I'm actually a fellow of the Royal Aeronautical Society, which for me is a bucket list moment. Now I've been recognized, I'm lucky enough to be recognized by my peers as a person of value. And for me, talking with you guys, addressing you guys, I understand and recognize all of your achievements and success. I know that each and every one of you will follow Einstein's words. Let's go back to rule breaking. As a person who's been in the space business for many years, little did I know that the space sector would be shaped not by space agencies, but by commercial companies breaking the rules. It has never been so easy to access space. I've actually had a chat with some of you guys around space operations and things like that. And really, my message to you guys is that you don't need to be either at NASA or at ESA to be a space professional. What you do need, though, is that you need to be technical, which you guys are. You need to be mobile, which you guys are. You need to be agile, which you guys are. And if I paraphrase Thomas Edison, he basically said, okay, look, you have not failed. You've just found 10,000 ways that don't work. Bring your failures, your technical superpowers to the space sector. The sector really needs you. Pick a country, a venture at any stage. I'm sure it'll be space or aerospace or something else. Don't even pick space. As a space professional, you can even contribute to our daily lives, solving global and orbital challenges. Sustainability in space and on Earth is a challenge deeply affecting the industry. And we're only just starting the journey as we address it. And we have actually a long way to go. And so you guys are really at the beginning of where the industry is going. The ever-changing sector needs and the skills needed to work in the industry are really breaking the rules as we know it. As we stand at the forefront of the aerospace industry's future, you should be thinking about breaking those rules. We all have the opportunity to be at the part of a vital sector which continues to contribute heavily to all our daily lives. Your decades of collective experience in diverse sectors, your vast array of knowledge and insights, your extensive understanding and acumen developed through experience will undoubtedly benefit the aerospace field by fostering new and innovative ideas. Your experience at Embry-Riddle serves as proof that with steadfast resolve and unwavering belief in yourself, you can overcome anything. Balancing seemingly conflicting commitments has proven that a resolute outlook and dedication can lead, actually, you guys, to incredible results. I'd just like to end with this thing. As you guys continue beyond this place, I just wanted to give you I just wanted to say something about giving something back. And really, prioritizing giving back has been something which I personally have been very proud to do. I've been a mentor for others who may have looked up to me due to my path, but really sharing your knowledge, sharing your know-how with people around you, you should really think about that side of things. Your individual experiences possess immense value, and your accomplishments serve as inspiration for fellow individuals. Your path illustrates the might of endurance and resolve. As you guys enter the next phase, keep wisdom at the forefront of your thoughts. Lifelong learning, as you guys know, is a journey that never truly concludes. Embrace that attitude of curiosity and pursue new experiences that will help you guys grow. Think outside the box. Break those rules. Support the next generation of rule breakers. Once again, congratulations. I thank you guys for listening.
So, Dr. Maruth Nahaden, thanks for your inspirational words and the message you're giving to our graduates. And we'd like to present, Embry-Riddle present you with the Distinguished Speakers Award.
Embry-Riddle's longtime support of the military is a point of pride. In fact, U.S. News and World Report has ranked Embry-Riddle number 1 or number 2 for best online bachelor's programs for veterans for 8 years straight. Many of the graduates here today are veterans and active duty. You will know they are as they cross the stage because they will be wearing a blue stole. Will they and all members of the military and veterans who are here today please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your sacrifice. Please be seated. At this time, the faculty of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University Worldwide are pleased to present the candidates for graduate degrees. As we announce our graduate students, you will see that they are carrying hoods to reflect their status as graduate candidates. While all hoods reflect the Embry-Riddle school colors of royal blue and gold, the colors of the satin binding on the hoods are different. Each color distinguishes one college degree from the other. From the College of Arts and Sciences, gold hoods denote graduates earning the following degree: Master of Science in Cybersecurity, Management, and Policy. From the College of Aviation, silver hoods denote graduates earning the following degree: Master of Science in Aeronautics. From the College of Business, drab hoods denote graduates earning the following degrees: Master of Science in Logistics and Supply Chain Management, Master of Science in Management, Master of Science in Management Information Systems, and Master of Science in Project Management. Several graduates will be wearing gold medallions. These master's degree candidates are graduating with distinction, as they have achieved a grade point average of 4.0 for the entirety of their program. As a group, will these students please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. Assisting with the hooding ceremony, I would like to invite Dr. Bob Walton, Associate Professor for the College of Business, to come forward, and Dr. Donna Roberts, Associate Dean for Faculty in the College of Arts and Sciences, to come to the podium.
Will the candidates for the master's degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? Dr. Watrad, it is my honor to present the candidate for the College of Arts and Sciences master's degree as recommended by the faculty.
This begins the candidate for the degree of Master of Science in Cybersecurity, Management, and Policy, Derek Richardson, with distinction. This concludes the presentation of master's degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences.
At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Donna Roberts back to the podium.
Will the candidates for the master's degrees from the College of Aviation please rise? Dr. Watrat, it is my honor to present the candidates for the College of Aviation master's degrees as recommended by the faculty.
This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Aeronautics, Dalian Jackson, with distinction. Kai Kampelman, with distinction. Tobias Schulk, with distinction. This concludes the presentation of master's degrees from the College of Aviation.
At this time, I invite Dr. Donna Roberts to return to the podium.
Will the candidates for the master's degrees from the College of Business please rise? Dr. Watrat, it is my honor to present the candidates for the College of Business master's degrees as recommended by the faculty.
This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Logistics and Supply Chain Management, Jairo Andres Ramirez. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Management. Ana Marcela Castillo. Mark Schrader, with distinction. Michael Winnie, with distinction. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Project Management. Christy Chalaku. This concludes the presentation of master's degrees from the College of Business. This also concludes the presentation of master's degrees.
Congratulations. Regarding the undergraduate degree candidates here today, you will notice that a number of them are wearing honor cords. The significance of these honor cords is directly connected to academic performance. Those graduates who are wearing white cords have achieved a grade point average between 3.5 and 3.69 and they graduate with cum laude with honors. Will this student please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Those graduates who are wearing red cords have achieved a grade point average between 3.7 and 3.89 and graduate magna cum laude with great honors. As a group, will these students please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. Those graduates who are wearing gold cords have achieved a grade point average between 3.9 and 4.0 and graduate summa cum laude with highest honors. Will this student please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. Dr. Roberts, will you please come to the podium to present the undergraduate candidates from the College of Aviation?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the College of Aviation please rise? Dr. Watrat, it is my honor to present the candidates for the College of Aviation bachelor's and degrees as recommended by the faculty.
This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Aeronautics. Nicholas William Antonucci. Yahairo Calderon. Brian Daniel. Alyssa Mintra de Jesus, magna cum laude. Adam Enfinger, magna cum laude. Shirley German Felix. Dylan Gathright. Terrence Harris. Hyun Kim. Jonathan Cruzcamp. Marcus Mans, magna cum laude. Nicholas Peters. Megan Shipley. Julio Torres. Ruby Vincent. This begins the candidate for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Aviation Maintenance, Christina Andrews, magna cum laude. This concludes the undergraduate degrees from the College of Aviation.
Dr. Roberts, will you please return to the podium to present the undergraduate candidates from the College of Business?
Will the candidates for the bachelor and associate degrees from the College of Business please rise? Dr. Watret, it is my honor to present the candidates for the College of Business bachelor's and associate's degrees as recommended by the faculty.
This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Juan Pedraza Cupido, cum laude. David Lee McMahon. This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Project Management. Pierre Bolton. This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Technical Management. Gabriel Joseph Alcantara. David Bean. Julian Gutierrez, summa cum laude. This begins the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science in Technical Management, Romario Leonard Roberts. This concludes the undergraduate degrees from the College of Business. This also concludes the presentation of undergraduate degrees.
We have now arrived for the moment for which we have all been waiting. Dr. Wattrat, will you please join me at the podium? Will all graduating candidates from the colleges please rise and remain standing? Dr. Wattrat, these candidates have completed all of the requirements of their degrees. With the recommendation of the faculty of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, I am pleased to present them to you for the conferring of degrees.
This is a true moment. So, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you, as appropriate, the Master of Science degree, the Bachelor of Science degree, and the Associate of Science degree, with all rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Graduates, congratulations. You may now move your tassel to the left side of your mortarboard, symbolizing your new status as a graduate of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Congratulations. Well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the singing of our alma mater. The words are on the last page of your program.
Eagles gather near, we lift our voices loud and clear, soaring high, O alma mater, threads of blue and gold. United we soar in vast open skies. Embry-Riddle, we hail thee, great memories will hold. So here's to you, old ERAU, alma mater true. We pledge in love and harmony our loyalty to you. Singing thy praise, remembering the days, coast to coast around the world, our bond forever true, embracing our dreams with pride far and wide. Embry-Riddle, we hail thee, great memories will hold. So here's to you, old ERAU, alma mater true. We pledge in love and harmony our loyalty to you.
We are delighted that all of you could be here today to share in this special occasion. Please remain standing as Dr. Roberts offers the closing benediction.
And now, as we leave this place, may eternal love enfold us, may spiritual power strengthen us, and may strong hands comfort us. And may we be carried on eagle's wings until we meet again. Amen.
Family and friends, please be seated. We ask that you remain seated until the platform party, faculty, and all graduates have exited. Thank you.